does have public comments, I think we need to come back to that after item 7's dealt with, or move public comments completely to the end for tonight. But I don't want to discourage anybody from any other public comments I may have in general.
The only problem is you're rewarding this type of approach. So, yes, go ahead. You're president.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, members of the council and the mayor. My name is Joe Imbriano. I'm the site administrator of the Fullerton Informer blog. And the purpose of this blog is to disseminate information as it relates to the dangers of wireless classrooms and the wireless technology expansion inside the Fullerton School District and the high school district. My purpose here tonight is to talk about autism. The reason I'm here is I want to talk about what I believe to be the cause of autism. And I've put out about an 11-page hypothesis on my blog, and it has gotten worldwide attention. Every day this thing is just wrapping itself around the globe as far as the visitors to this website. Autism, I believe, is completely preventable. I believe autism is a disease of electromagnetic exposure from microwave emissions coming from Wi-Fi routers, cell towers, cordless phones, laptops, iPads, and any other devices that emit in the microwave spectrum. The reason I believe this is the case is simply because if you stick a fork in a microwave, you'll see about 3 million volts come off of the tip of that thing. What you have there is a massive electrical discharge as a result of the electromagnetic energy being absorbed and amplified by the design of the fork. I firmly believe that we have the same thing happening inside the brains of developing young children in the womb. Microwave emissions have been shown to open the blood-brain barrier, and we don't really know how much energy is required to open the blood-brain barrier in an infant in the womb. I will tell you that metals are getting into these kids from the fertilizers and the factory farm food. It's getting in from your soda cans, your baking powders, your cookware. And when these emissions hit these babies developing brains, I believe what is happening is you're having an electrical discharge that is basically smoking the insulation called the myelin in the neurons. This information is on my blog, and the reason I also believe that this is one of the major culprits in causing autism is because women that take certain forms of iron during pregnancy are giving birth to children without it. Carbonyl iron is a form of iron that is in prenatal vitamins. It is a microwave absorber. This basically absorbs the effects of the electromagnetic radiation that the infant is being exposed to. Another thing that's taking place at birth that I believe needs to stop, so in other words, we've got to get these routers out of our houses, we've got to get these things out of our pregnant mom's laps, we've got to get these things out of the hands of our school children, these routers out of these classrooms. We also got to stop clamping the umbilical cord at birth. These children are basically being subjected to a form of asphyxia.
Mr. Imbriano, are you aware that public comments are for the purpose of presenting items to the City Council that are within our jurisdiction?
Yes, it is. Because
Could you explain to me how
absolutely. I will do that right now.
Cutting the umbilical cord is within our jurisdiction?
Because we're dealing with a public health crisis in the making. 1 in 65 kids has it. You all have friends on school boards and hospital boards. You're well connected. And I'm exercising my First Amendment tries to raise the alarm on this. You're also going to have at your purview someday the ability to say yes or no to cell towers all over the place because they're coming, as well as the installation of Wi-Fi systems that Google's going to roll out. They're already doing it in other cities. I'm trying to educate you and other members of the population to the dangers of the prevalence of this technology and how it's impacting the most vulnerable subsections of our population. So I'll close on the comment. If anybody would like to have any more information, my blog is the Fullerton Informer. Thank you and good night.
Thank you. Come on. I like that.